You should start off talking first.
What's up, guys? This is the 401 podcast here with Trey.
It's your boy Cam.
And look, our very first guest, man, one of the best underrated high school basketball players,
Yes,
college
sir.
basketball players. Hey,
Son Terrian Roy, dog.
hey, like this is a what? How
Nice
many
to
time
meet
on
you.
start? Yeah.
Nice to meet y'all, man.
Man, so like the first question here, man, is like, who are you today?
Back when I was in high school, I was totally different from what I am now. I realized, hard work pays off. I learned a lot through going to prep school in Florida. There's a lot that I didn't know, There's a lot of life lessons I learned that I didn't have back then. So I'm a very changed person, man.
So like going forward, like what schools do you have in our mind of taking your talents to? And first off, like what school did you go to in Florida?
I went to Florida Coastal Prep, but the schools that I have in mind now, I might be doing another year at prep due to COVID, but I also have Shelton State, and the rest is, you have to keep it in the low right now, but y'all gonna see when y'all see. I got big decisions coming soon.
Man, speaking of keeping it on like the low, like what moment made you realize that I'm better than a lot of people in basketball, like I can really make something from it?
Yeah.
Well, it started when I was really underrated in high school, I came out of high school with no office. A lot of people didn't know that. So I started putting in a lot of work, man. Which in my junior summer, a lot of people called me trash, said I wouldn't be nothing. Which that motivated me to work harder. And I bounced back my senior year and did what I did, just gotta keep working. Believe in yourself.
I have a question for you. What's one piece of information that it drove you to go harder?
That people tell me I wouldn't be nothing. Well, for example, my brother, he's a big, he taught me a lot and I learned a lot from him. I see what he went through, like he didn't make it, and a lot of people thought he was, but being that he didn't, they just shut him out and forgot about him. But I didn't. I always kept him on my mind and see what he did. And he always told me hard work gonna pay off. So I just kept working and it made me better.
And then like you always your first moments of life was just you dribbling like a basketball and all that.
Well, I started when I was 4. So my dad walked up to me and was like, "Do you want to play basketball?" And I was like, "Yes, I want to go to the NBA." And then he was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yes." So then we started working out every single day, literally. He was putting me to work. It all paid off. I thank him for that every day.
Yeah, cause I'm pretty sure that your dad and your brother knew being from Ville Platte. Ville Platte isn't a city where you pinpoint and be I'm going here. It's one of those places you have to accidentally find. You aren't if you aren't wanting to come to Ville Platte, you're never gonna go. You have to.
Yeah.
So even finding basketball, it's your dad knew if you was average in a big city, you could probably make it, but you have to work harder than everybody. If they're putting 40 hours, you gotta put in 60.
Right.
And it's crazy because it's really hard to make it out of Ville Platte.
There's not enough support.
Yeah.
Not too many people know Ville Platte, so that's where the recruitment comes in. Not too many know that we have a lot of talent, so that affects a lot of kids.
And even trying to make it off of social media is hard because that reach being from such a small town in the middle of nowhere, it's hard to get outside of that sphere of influence. So even making it via social media, some people, they can be in a bad district or whatever, but still get that quote unquote clout just because their social media sphere of influence is bigger.
Right. Social media takes you far. I always did learn that. If you're a hooper, make sure you have Twitter, bro.
Twitter, bro.
Twitter is
all the
key to
coaches,
success.
all the scouts are on Twitter.
Key to success,
Post
bro.
your highlights, all that on Twitter.
That and networking too though, because Like it's like once you met that one coach, like the offers just started pouring in. Like, man, that shit was crazy. It's like you went from having no offers to, like should I choose this place? Should I choose this place?
Take one offer.
Yeah, it just takes one to start it
It
off.
just takes one. All you have to do is make it out of Ville Platte. Go somewhere. When you're in a city, it's so much people paying attention to you that you don't think are, and it takes you far. And it's about who you know.
Yeah, it's who you. Speaking of who you know, like what basketball player inspired you to be great? Like which basketball player did you watch and was like, man, I want to model my game after him?
Well, a lot of people don't know this, but Dwayne Wade, he's an idol to me. Like
a legend.
I knew that.
Like I love Dwayne Wade.
Because like the defense.
Nah, if you pay attention to my game, his mid-range shot is lethal. I learned the mid-range, not too many people have a mid-range shot. It's very difficult to make, but coaches love it, bro.
Jordan Melo killed with that, man.
People love it,
Jordan, Melo, Kobe.
KG, yeah, man. Dirk.
Duncan.
Then like Dwayne Wade, his background, like, you know, where he came from. It's the same type of area we coming from, which is Ville.
For real? I didn't know that.
No, he was born in Chicago, bro. And, you know, he had it hard. He watched people die. You know, a lot of drugs going on. You know, people that he loved getting killed. Yeah. It happens to all of us around here. Like, that's why he's a big part of my life. Like, I learned a lot from Dwayne.
A positive influence like him.
Hey, I got a question. All right, let's take it back to high school. What player in high school, like, gave you that confidence? Just confidence all the time.
I want to name 2 people, actually. 3 people. I want to name Jamal Byers.
Dang, must.
He's a killer. He taught me a lot, bro. Like, my IQ wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. And dribbling. Like, he taught me a lot. Going to my senior year. Then Isaiah. I can say a lot. I can
even took off at LSU now, right?
Yes.
Talk about it.
He's a top 20 scorer in the nation, bro. Like, you know how cold you are, bro?
In the whole nation?
20. In JUCO.
I didn't know that.
He's nice. And like, he taught me how to hesitate and a step back. I'm telling you, bro, like, there's so much shit he know. Bro is really D1, bro, and not too many people know that. Like, he's just the same. He in the same boat as me, bro. Underrated. Bro.
I got a question though. If all you guys were the best high school players, why were you guys on separate teams? Like, imagine if you guys all came together, bro.
Man, we actually tried,
bro. Y'all could have been state champions.
Zay was supposed to come to Ville Platte my junior year, but you know, people put shit in his ear not to come, bro. And like, that's what really fucked everything up.
Bruh, like athletes in small towns, y'all stop being segregated. 1-star player on this school, man. Like, what gets people noticed? Winning championships. There's no point in y'all being on separate teams, getting knocked out in the second round. Y'all come together, win a title, and everybody going D1 together.
Bro, just picture this starting 5, bro. Just picture this starting 5. Bus, Terry, Zay, Tyler, and Ernest.
I'm telling you.
That's state
telling you, bro.
That's state champ.
Bro, that's state champion. Like, what, a good 2 years in a row? Like, you guys would have had 2 years together. And then the bench would have been solid. Bro.
Because y'all would have had.
Another player I have to name is Terrian Jones, bro. Y'all don't know this, but his making tough shots, don't miss.
What position did he play?
He a 2 guard and a small forward.
Tyron's the older brother, right? He graduated before.
Like, his tough shots, bro, difficult shots, Hall of Fame. Like, I think I have it bad with tough shots. I learned it from him, bro. I stole it out of his bag. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. But me, him, and Zay and Jamal just work out every day, literally. Like, Zay was at a whole nother school. We texted him to come in the gym with us because, you know, it's our homie, like.
Bro, like, hey, imagine if like y'all weren't just practicing, y'all were playing together. Like practicing, like I guess the chemistry that like you guys have and not even realizing it, man. Like that shit would have transitioned effortlessly to, you know, real life games, man. That shit crazy.
So like, besides challenges you face dealing with basketball, what challenges you face in general off the court?
I mean, son, there's a lot, son.
Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, baby.
Like, there's a lot of shit I didn't get to experience because I'm so focused with basketball. Like, you know, I didn't have, I wouldn't say a normal childhood, but it's something like that because I didn't experience what a kid wanted to feel like. Yeah. You know, I missed prom 2 years in a row. A lot of people, you know, they went to prom, they had fun. I didn't get a chance to go to prom because I skipped out on prom to go to a tournament or something like that. You know, that's just me being more dedicated to the game, which I sometimes regret, but I don't regret it because I know it'll work out in the future. Yeah, like, you know, class trips and stuff, I didn't make it to that. You know, like my class barely knew me, I would say, like knew me personally. They think I'm stuck up, you know, brat, but they don't really know me personally because, you know, I wasn't really around them as much because I was so focused with ball. So like, yeah, so it's just, I gotta stay dedicated. And that's what y'all need to realize. You have to stay dedicated, bro. Like, don't let nothing push you off your path, bro. Just keep going no matter what, bro.
But like, at like the same time, shouldn't you want to find balance in life? Like, you can work all day, but at some points you need a time to be a regular 16-year-old kid. Like, prom is only something you can do 3 times in your life: 8th grade, junior, senior year, and like you didn't get to experience any of them.
Which is sad, but like I said, bro, at the end of the day, I hope it pay off. If it don't, then I could be regretful about not experiencing things I should have. But like they say, you shouldn't regret anything that happened in the past. Like,
everything happens for a reason.
Hopefully, that's what they say. But I'm convincing my brother to go to prom, you know, cause he have a tournament too. But I told him to go to prom, go experience it, bro, cause I know what it felt like to not have a prom.
Because at what point do you start chasing that fun you wanted to have at younger? Like, do you chase it once you realize that, hey, I finally made it, or do you just hold on to it? I'm to the point to where, you know, I'm older now, I'm mature, but I want to have fun now, you know? Yeah.
So,
because you can do both if you work it well.
I work hard Monday through Friday hard, 2 workouts a day, and I go to the gym for the 3rd time, the last part of the day. So that's 3 workouts a day, Monday through Friday. And I make sure I take Saturday and Sunday off so I can go have some fun. Like.
And speaking of fun, what does fun consist of for such a man like yourself? Me personally, I told him to try doing some form of martial arts. He doesn't believe me. I'm telling him he can be the next Izzy, the next Anderson Silva.
But bro, he's like what, 18, 19 right now?
Yeah. Like Izzy started young. You gotta start young.
But bruh,
like picture him at 28, 29, straight up killer.
It's just when I want to go.
You
have
know
fun.
how hard it is to make it to the UFC and win against.
Well, like he can just have fun learning it though, like it's a pastime.
I mean, you know, if things don't work out, I can use that as an option.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fight. But like you asked him what I do to help.
Yeah, like what you do for.
I mean, see, I went mud riding the other day and I loved it. Like that was my first time going mud riding, son. And I had fun, so now I want a bike. Which I'm gonna get a bike and just have fun on the bike. And, you know, I go out to some little spots to chill.
Yeah, like
I smoke hookah. By the way, you know, hookah is chill, like, you know. That's all I do is just chill, smoke hookah, ride 4-wheelers.
Trail ride and whatnot, you know, like ride the horses.
I don't do trail rides, bro.
I try trail riding. I try camping and everything. Like I'm not a fan of not showering.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of not showering.
And when you do shower, them showers so The small, so you
Man,
can in that shit.
yeah. So either you wait until you get home and you shower looking like a mud trap now, or you know you got a little dirty reading tub around it or whatnot. Yeah, but I like wanting to go to Devin White's trail ride thing.
I heard he's very country. I seen he had a big house.
A big ass truck, bruh. That man Devin White really from right there. That man went from trail riding to winning Super Bowls to trail riding. That man lived a life, man.
That's different, bro.
Yeah, that man like a who and a holler.
Hey.
Like it's crazy people forget about how I played against him too. Like they got his ass.
What school you went to?
I forgot, but forgot the people named like Noski and all them be talking about it.
What you about to ask me?
Oh, how you and
Speak up, man.
how you and him met?
Me and Trey?
Yeah.
Well, me and Trey met through Cal. Like I seen Cal making a lot of progress, and I was working out with Ben. I was getting ripped, but I went like it was my junior year. It was my junior year, and I was trying to be right for my senior year. So I was in the gym one day, and I seen Trey and Cam working out. So they asked us to join them. We joined them. It was the best workout session ever. It was intense.
Hey, real talk.
I had fun, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So since then, we just been working out. Like going into my senior year, we started working out at 5 in the morning, like every day. Like that's why I first started my 5 in the mornings with him. And it was just different. Like, and I was making a lot of progress, getting stronger and way bigger. So when I got on the football field, it was so much easier, and I just stayed connected with him. Like, he helped me a lot with my body, making progress. That's why I didn't go through injuries because of him. Like,
Because I met Trey through the gym too, and I met him. That was like a year and a half ago. I was in the gym, and he asked me to join. And from that, I lost like about 70, 80 in like a year.
I got a different AI account of how I met Terrian though. Alright, it's like the first time I realized that like he was like a person, because I didn't know that he was real. Alright, so I like went to a basketball game because like I had been gone for like 3 years with the army and whatnot. So I came back, and then like he scored on somebody like a real tough contact layup, and he stared at him. I was like, oh no, who is this demon, and like can I work out with him? So man, I was asking everybody, hey, can y'all give me Terry and Snap? I want to work out with him. So luckily, whenever he was talking about whenever he and Ben were to the gym, me and Cam were there. So I said, man, Cam, we gotta work out hard. We gotta let this nigga know to come work out with us. Hey, and then luckily shit went well, and here we are now. Man. I tell you, man, like that's a real hoot and a holler.
Remember, it's for real, bro.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. Like, if you know that you're capable of linking with somebody, just make that move. I'm telling you.
It's all right. You never know how relationships will go if you don't try.
Cause like I never knew this nigga till like a year ago.
Same.
I never thought I would have been chilling with him.
Like, bro, like once I first started lifting 3 years ago, like I didn't think this would be the end product. I honestly thought that I'll be 6'2" right now. Like I thought working out would have finally made me tall. That shit made me an inch shorter. That shit made me an inch shorter. Hey, squat.
In the water too.
In the water, man.
Shorter in the water, though. That's messed up.
I gotta stop working out hard then, man. I might be 5'2" and wide as fuck, man. Just keep going hard. Yeah, man.
So what made you start working out?
Yeah.
And well, 2 reasons. My ex-girlfriend left me for a fat guy mid-deployment. I was like, this is what you think of me. And 2, since we were broken up at a bunch of free time, so I was like, well, the internet's trash, so I can't watch porn, so I might as well just go to the gym. And then once I came home, I was like, well, I might as well pay a gym membership off for 2 years, so I have to work out. just fell in love with it. Real humble roots, you know.
Working out playing a big part in everybody's life.
Yeah.
Especially mine.
All the friends I have, we all work out.
Yeah.
And that's just something we love to do. Like, we all plan on having a big gym, you know, in the future. Like, I'm going major in physical therapy. Like, you know, I'm into this shit. Like,
Right, like that's really crazy though. That like whenever you think about it, your gym friends are more than likely going to be closer than anybody else in your circle because one, you have to genuinely like somebody to train with them, and two, like physical communication is something that's really lacking. Like everybody's quick to text and pick up the phone, but actually being in the same room with like that person, like that's real human nature. That's how we're supposed to be.
see, like us as a friend group, we all take the time to every weekend. We, you know, take breaks from our phone. We all just chill together
Just
and
chill,
like
man.
just open up, talk about everything that's on our mind, play video games. That's like why we always together and stuff.
Like that's how you get close with people, man. Like you're never gonna grow any type of bond by just texting somebody. It just doesn't work. Like you actually gotta be there and get up to that person. Like when was the last time you went to like your friend and just chill with them? Like yeah, like just chill
Talk
with them.
really.
Like hey, people don't do that no more, man. Like
People be so stuck up and scared to open up to their friends, which is sad of a friend because they should know if something is wrong with, you know, somebody that's around.
Body
Yeah.
language is
you see, like that's a thing. Like
easy to tell.
people spend too much time texting. They don't even notice body language, man. And like that's the most basic form of communication for humans is body language. And people just missing out on that nowadays, man. Like that and social media.
And that's why
Yeah,
relationships
especially
do not work out because people don't know how to open up.
Yeah.
Man, speaking of relationships, man. Speaking of relationships, let's talk about it.
Let's
talk
talk about it, man.
What's your relationship been like?
We're not gonna talk about the status right now.
Yeah,
this man is a hooper. You guys know how the hoopers get down. You know what I'm saying? They shoot on and off the court.
And they shoot 10 for 10, just like Curry.
And he's a volume shooter.
Curry in the
He's a
fourth
volume
quarter.
shooter. How many points do you average?
I averaged 22 last season.
Volume,
How much you average your
shooter.
Much you average your
22.
See, listen, you know, back in my past days, you know, I was a hooper, of course, you know, I'm in high school.
Swish.
I would have fun in high school.
Swish.
But now I've changed, like, I'm not into, you know, being a hoe.
No.
As they perceive.
No.
I'm trying to change my life and settle down.
He said he ain't for the streets no more.
I'm trying to change
Just
my life
one
and settle
building
down.
For one building.
And to all you hoopers out there,
Yeah.
to all you hoopers out there, don't treat no female wrong, bro.
Karma.
Karma is a motherfucker, bro.
Wait, so
Telling you.
so this is the time that you letting everybody know Terrian is a change man.
Yeah, I'm a very changed man. I learned a lot of things along the way when I was in school. It's not good to treat people wrong, bro. Like, that shit come back to haunt you, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
In the worst way.
I changed so much it ain't even funny. Like, I regret a lot of decisions I made back then. You know, but things happen for a reason. You live and learn. You know, I prayed about it.
Yeah.
God just helped me.
Made them who you are right now.
But since you're asking him, how is your love life going, man? Or are you okay?
Man, you see,
It's all.
it's complicated, but I'm seeing it right now. Like, I was in a little relationship,
Yeah.
as they per se, but I just broke up with her. I wasn't feeling it. Like, you know how some girls is just like, you can't take it, like the way they act, moves and all that. Like, I'm not with it, and she want all my time. I can't be giving all my time like that. Like, I need some me time.
I ain't got the time to give you.
The reason my relationships fails is because, like, I work out so much. And, you know, some girls love attention. But the thing with me is I can't give you all the time
Exactly, bro.
because I'm so busy.
I don't have time right now.
That's what some people don't understand.
I'm trying to build my body and build my money,
bro. Like
it's
like people want to be like these social media couples. They got time to be up each other's ass all day. They already got the bread. They life easy. They just make a little 10-minute video and they straight.
Bro.
Like you can't be like these people. We gotta work. We gotta work on us. We gotta try to build wealth. I barely got time for me. What makes you think I like want to spend all the free time I got on you? You should understand that.
I don't want to spend 12 hours on the phone calling and texting you all 24/7.
Because I don't have 12 hours of free time. If we talking on the phone, it should be like we're living together. If I live with you, I'm not gonna talk to you all day. It should be like that.
Another thing is, you females need to stop being gold diggers. Cause y'all love the money, but that shit ain't cool, bro. It's about love, bro. It's about love, bro.
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you, my dog?
Check me out.
Who hurt you, dog?
Like,
Talk about it.
It's like ever since a nigga been getting offers and stuff, like people who wouldn't talk to me try to talk to me, bro.
They been using
I
you though.
don't like that, bro.
How many pregnancy scares?
Like about 5, huh?
Million.
I had a couple. I ain't gonna lie. I had a couple.
The pregnancy scares don't start till you start getting money. Nobody would have a baby for a broke nigga. Tell me, when you ever seen somebody fake a pregnancy for a broke nigga? Never.
Hey, and they always the ugly bitch is pregnant.
Oh shit, man.
And another thing is, you females need to support y'all man, bro, through whatever. I don't know how far support takes you.
I mean, like, how far though? You mean like it's like say that he go to jail for attempted murder. Do you still follow?
No.
Do you still defend Michael Myers over here?
No.
But like,
it's big on loyalty too, though. Say if your man do go to jail, will you stay down?
Depending on how long.
Depending what he going for. Shit, I don't know. Judging from how my sisters act, if he going there for longer than 60 days, then
60 days? Why you keep you lawyer for 60 days? That's 2 months.
Hey, 2 months a long time, man.
God.
It's the whole summer of Phineas and Ferb. Boy, them niggas had a long summer, boy.
Every day.
Boy,
Hey,
them niggas was turned, boy.
hey, them niggas there so every day,
Them
nigga.
niggas
How
was
you
turned.
do that every day?
Them niggas was turned.
That was the littest summer I ever seen, nigga.
Hey, so like I've been hearing this a lot lately. Like, since you're a hooper, do you enjoy watching hoops?
I do not watch who's real.
Because Derrick Rose was talking about that, like he was talking about he doesn't watch basketball.
I don't like. It just don't attract me. Like, if it ain't the finals or the NCAA finals, I probably still watch that. Sometimes, you know, I might make a little bet. I don't even know what's going on, and I might make a bet. I might talk about basketball and not even know what's going on in basketball. Just because I know basketball, but still, like.
So like the game is fun for you to play, but not to watch.
Right. Like I don't. When I go play, I go play.
Yeah.
But when I'm off it, I'm off it. Bro.
Yeah.
I don't like talking about it. I don't like. You know, I just want to put my mind elsewhere instead of just talking about that or focusing on that all day. That's just how it is.
So like you've always been like that, or like whenever you were younger, you would always be watching basketball, or it's always been I just like playing it.
It's just like when I was younger, I would watch it like, you know, I learned stuff from it. That's what I really pay attention to. But now it's just like I ain't gonna say my love for it is going away because it's not, because I love to play basketball. Don't get that wrong. But it's just like when I'm off it, I just want to be away from it.
Yeah.
That's just how I grew like that. You know, as I grew up, I just stopped watching it.
Like you love the game, but you know you need to live as Terrian too.
Right.
Yeah. I like completely understand that, and I get where players come from.
It's like a job. Turn it on and off.
Yeah, turn it on and off. Like you do have the occasional lunatics, like you know the Peyton Mannings and Michael Jordans that watch their game, and they watch their games at all times.
I mean, you do have to study your film, though.
Yeah.
Cause I would do it like after that. I'll do it after the game, and I'll watch it, see what I do wrong, and then go fix it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, but I make sure I have at least 3 to 4 hours free away from basketball. I like to have fun. No.
Lots of fun, right? Lots of fun.
Hey, so plug your Snapchat in real quick. Like, tell these
oh,
people what your Snapchat
and plug
is.
your Twitter in too.
My Snapchat is @iRock_Jardins. I was a Jordan head back then. And my Twitter name is @YadT23. My Instagram is lowlife.t. So add me.
Okay, so Mr. I Rock Jordans, how many pairs of Jordans do you have? And do you consider yourself a sneakerhead?
Not anymore. I don't consider myself a Jordan anymore. But I have at least, I want to say, like 90 pair of Jordans.
And which Jordan stands out to you? Like, which Jordan, like, if you had to throw every pair of shoes away, which one would you keep?
I'm going with the 11s.
Man, the
I love
classic.
the 11s. I love the
keep.
11s.
Which colorway though? Like the Concords or something?
I'm going to go with the braids. I love the braids.
With the Concord.
And the Concords.
They go with everything. They go with everything too.
With the braids too, though.
Reds, yeah.
Red don't go with everything.
Braids go with everything.
You can't wear black and red shoes with fucking.
But the braids stand out though. Like you
Yeah.
walk into a room, you notice the braids. But the Concords though, like once every what they drop like every 5 years or shit?
Probably like
But
7, 6.
Yeah,
The Space Jams, bro. That was the most
Yeah.
classic shoe ever, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it had a meaning to it, bro. Really,
Man, like those cement threes, like they hold a special place in
Man,
my
I'm trying to find those though.
Man, like it's like certain shoes. It's like I think it's the Lightning fours, the like you know like the black and yellow ones, the Thunders.
Yeah.
Man, like those hold a special place in my heart. Like,
and it's the Bobs too. I forgot what they call
But
it.
the 12s, though, we can just walk with the 12s. The 12s, I think the 12s go anything a little bit too.
Yeah.
Flu Game
Yeah,
12s,
like,
classic.
they fit well with everything.
Flu Game's a classic, boy. And the I forgot the name of them 12s.
Y'all know what Jordan's people sleep on the most though?
Man, don't bring them big blue
I'm gonna
Smurfs.
show y'all. Hey, them 16.
Smurf shoes.
16. Oh, slept on, man. Look, son. They buckle
They
up,
got
son.
a butt.
The shoes buckle
They got a
up.
butt.
I was hooping them.
Man, what?
That's some
You
hooping
hoop-
shoes, but I was hooping them.
Hey, so picture this. Imagine Jordan's but comfortable. The best shoe ever.
You can't hoop in Jordans. The Jordans too heavy, bro.
Bro, like, you can't
Yeah,
live in
it's
them.
heavy.
It's just heavy, bro. Like, that's why I
These
like
bitches
rather wear
heavy.
Yeezys.
These heavy little feeling.
Yeah, son, you can beat a nigga ass with a pair of Jordans.
Can't
Picture kickboxing
Stomp a
and
nigga out, bro.
Hey.
jump in them shoes, bro.
Man, Jordans is why niggas get shot. You not stumping me out of no Jordans, nigga. Bitch gonna kill you, the fuck. Yeah, man. We really living it.
Let's talk about the world, man.
What about the world?
What about the world?
How y'all feel? Are y'all big on politics?
Yeah,
You are.
a little bit.
So how you feel about Joe Biden and global warming?
About global warming. Well, you know, a wise man once said, if I ain't gonna be alive to see it, why does it matter? No, but like in all seriousness though, I'm pretty sure global warming, like, part of me wants to think it's just the natural progression of life, like how there's been a bunch of ice ages and a bunch of ages of warming. I think we're just transitioning to a new period. I also think humans probably have expedited that period. Like, I don't think we created, I think we just expedited the process by being fucking retards. So I do think it's a thing that wasn't supposed to happen as quickly, but we're kind of stuck with it now. But as far as Joe Biden, I don't know. The fucking oil is expensive,
Right. What's up with the gas?
and then they
Gas
told us
prices.
1,600, and they only gave us 14. Like, come on, Joe. And then Joe, like I get it. Your whole campaign was if you're black, you should vote for us, but like keep it 2 stacks, man. Like you know you're not gonna do anything for my people at all.
Right.
It's like all you do is walk around and say America isn't racist. Well, motherfucker, fix it.
A lot of people went with Joe Biden because of things he was promising. But at the end of the day, I think I would have rabbit.
I mean, like, you know, of course, you're gonna cause politics. I mean, like, some violent people are gonna comment, but look, all I'm gonna say, hey, Trump was straight.
He was straight.
Ain't nothing bad happened to me whenever you was in prison.
Right.
It's just
he shit bad.
Like I look at it as like
it was just a lot of racist
things. But I feel like this is America. Like a bunch of racist things are always going on. You know, like if life is how do I live the best life as possible? Like I lived a good life under Trump. Like the gas was cheap. You know, it was easy to find a job. Like you know, like unemployment was low. I didn't have as many broke family members or relatives. You know.
Yeah.
Like I really judge it on quality of life while you're the president. Like it's as simple as that. Like I don't care about certain taxes because certain taxes don't affect me. Certain laws really don't affect me at all. So I can't be worried about the broad spectrum. I think I need to worry about me and getting me right first.
Right. That's what some people fail to realize. Oh, we need to talk about this new jail thing.
Jail.
Like, my question to y'all is, why y'all people voting? We could have built a track for Mamu Pine Villepin, which we need, and y'all won't go vote?
Because Villepin hard track is some rock.
Like, why not help the kids out by helping them progress with track?
Yeah.
But y'all want to go vote for a jailhouse?
Bro, like, that's why the cities in such need to change it. That's how cities die, man. Like, whenever, because, like, every generation is supposed to use their money to help out the next generation. It's just a constant state of making sure the people after you are straight. But we're living in a generation now where the generation that's making every single decision, they're all old, and they're not going to be here in the next 15 years. The people making laws in Bill Plan aren't going to be here in the next 15 minutes. But yet, every law... I mean, in the next 50 years, but every law benefits them. It makes no sense. Like every development project, may that be business or like living areas, it always helps just the elderly. You have to be this age to apply this housing. Why if somebody wants to live in Bill Plan and they're my age, they have to live in some shit house? But the old people get these nice homes that you guys are building. Yeah, I don't get it. They're not gonna be here in 15 years.
And my thing is, there's not enough support around here in Evangeline Parish.
It's more hate than anything.
Louisiana, period, is not enough support.
Like this whole state.
It's not, like, you know, they have people who went to college and stuff around here. Why not go help a younger kid out, not charge them anything, and train them? Like, that's my thing. Why hurt them instead of help them? Like, I don't understand. I always want to understand it. I understand people want to come up and, you know, make money and stuff, but why not just give a handout, dude? A handout matters sometimes. It's not about you all the time. Maybe God put you here for a reason to help someone else get better. That could be your meal ticket out. I'm just saying. If you helping another nigga, say you helping me, and I make it out, of course you coming with me because you help me out, right? I'm just saying. And
in this city, people are rather talk down on you, make lies about you, than help you, bro. Like, bro, that shit's crazy.
There's a lot of hate around here, bro.
Hate, it's just hateful city, dog.
When it ever change?
Man, like, it's not gonna change until people from our generation start getting in those positions of power and leadership. Like, it's just simply gonna be like that. Like I don't know if you guys noticed this, but like only a couple of families really run shit around here. Yeah. So we just gotta make sure that our families get into that spot. Right. Like, think about it. Like, if I'm a doctor and all my kids become doctors, there's no weak link in the family. Nobody's out here begging for money. Yeah. Everybody's in a sphere of influence. So
everybody getting it.
Therefore, my grandkids, they have more time to be. They are aristocrats, actors, singers. That's how people get like that, man. They got free time on their hands. Like that's how you run shit. Time. Like the people like what's the people name? Like the articles or you know them. Yeah, the doctors and shit. They run shit.
It's all about time and energy.
Yeah, you just gotta put that time in. Like, and that's why, like, I know, like, for black people personally, because, you know, I'm black, we have a bad problem with, you know, people always say you can't take money with you whenever you die. Well, whenever I die, the money might not be with me, but if I have 2 million, my kid's gonna have 2 million. That's 2 million. I didn't start with the 2 million my parents didn't start with. So if it's me being greedy, wanting to be one to set up the rest of my generation, may it be. Okay? But I'm gonna make the most amount of money possible because, like, I don't want them growing up and having to be in somebody's army. I like want them to have so much time that if they want to be a painter, them bitches can learn how to paint. Because I didn't have time to learn how to paint. I didn't have time to learn how to paint. If my kids want to learn how to paint, fuck it.
And you be speaking, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, dog.
You really be speaking.
Like, bro, like, think about if we wanted to play the fucking cello or the fucking violin, we couldn't do that, bro. We ain't have enough time. Because that shit don't make money. Like, that's why people around here, we gotta shoot for sports entertainment or welding something where we can hurry up and make money, dog.
A lot of people around here, well, I always say the whole state of Louisiana, but most black people in Louisiana, we just work to get by, which is not cool. We get shit to fit in, materialistic
like
things.
Cars, clothes,
like
shoes.
A nigga would rather have a Hellcat living with their mama than have a nice house.
Bro, people,
and a Prius.
People rather pay $1,400 a month to drive a vehicle, and you only make 26. But like, let's talk about it.
Spending your whole paycheck.
You spending more on your car than you are for you to live with.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
And think about what else you're doing. You got that car, so you have that image now. So now, that little $800 that you have left that's supposed to last you the rest of the month, oh yeah, you got to go buy a fresh pair of forces because you can't have your forces dirty. That's $75. You need you a new pair of jeans.
You got your image already.
Because you take pictures and you post your highlight reel on social media to appeal to people who's not even doing that shit to our show out. That's just them being them. They got more time and money than you. So you being broke, trying to get 40 likes from people that don't really give a damn about you. Let's talk about it.
That's the whole social media, bro.
Social media.
Like, people put on an image for social media, but behind the scenes is a totally different story.
Social media, it's not it's a great place, but so many people aren't in the point of their lives to understand. It's just the highlight reel.
And that's just a relationship too, though. Like, people put out that image like they happy when they really not.
Like, I don't know how many times I've seen so many people be like, "RM money back." Yo, you know the people going through.
And like a month ago, everybody was saying a couple goals for Quavo and Need for it. Like, saying, why you wanna be like somebody? Be yourself in their relationships.
Like, you don't know what the people going through outside. They might hate each other. They only together because they make money together.
Exactly.
Like,
everybody want to do these vacations and all this and that just for image. Once again, like, why do that to yourself when you don't have the funds for it?
Exactly.
Why do that to yourself when you're not happy?
Put on the image.
Like,
that's not cool, bro.
Like, a vacation should be how, like, the Europeans call it. It's a holiday. It's something that you do to go away and you still come back to your normal life like nothing changed.
Exactly.
You should be able to have the most fun, come back, and your life shouldn't have to change. You shouldn't have to penny pinch to recoup on it. I guess sometimes we're harder, but come on, some people are just doing it for social media because y'all go and don't leave the hotel.
Exactly. And another thing is, like,
what's up with that?
Hey, I ain't expecting it. I ain't expecting it.
I've been holding it in. I've been wanting to say that.
Another thing is how people have so much time of the day to be messy. Let's talk about messy.
Man,
talk about the messy ball head hole.
You don't
ball head hole.
Like, bro, you don't make no money.
No money.
Going around, like, being messy do not benefit you in in no way, shape, or
Just
form.
like what R. Kelly said, if what I eat don't make you shit, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
Man,
Yeah,
like
true, bro.
they don't really talk about you.
Like the
And
older you
big
get,
lies.
the more you should mature and get away from it. There's a lot of people my age that still miss it.
They got some people his age still
Some
miss.
people, my mama age still
For real.
missing.
Crazy, man.
Man.
Like, get your funds up and stop worrying about the next man. I don't have time to be missing. I be trying to trade stocks and learn how to golf.
Like, there's so much things I hear about myself that I never knew I could do.
And he never
Like,
did.
bro.
Like, god damn. People be tripping, man.
Like bro, what point in your life where you'll sit down with another person and just talk about another person?
We have about
No, I'm talking about
We all have
on,
our
I'm
moments.
talking about like on a daily basis, like
No, of course not. Like, we're not just finna sit up in here and be messy. Like, if a nigga hears something, I'm gonna be like, to my niggas, I'm gonna be like,
yeah, exactly.
well, I just heard so and so
Yeah.
No, but
did
I'm
this
saying
and that. But, like, I'm not about to go
people.
and hear something and just walk up to a random man and say, well, you heard about so and so doing this with this person. I'm not about to do all that. That's just lame, bro. That's lame as fuck.
That's how they do though, cause
That is how they do.
if you play hard, but
Oh, that man
if
talking
you
about
do
high school
something,
drama.
no, I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
to
high
talk
school,
about
man.
it.
That's supposed to happen though. I feel like people supposed to be messing out school because I ain't got nothing else to worry about.
True.
Like,
You go to school all day, you gotta get somebody amped up.
yeah, you gotta, man, you gotta talk to somebody.
This is a crazy world.
Man, I like no lie. The only part I miss about high school is like watching the fights. Like that would be the most intense 30 seconds. Man,
Yeah.
Yeah, hurry up and come
We
stop.
had this month called March Madness, my sophomore year. No, probably my freshman year. March Madness, everybody fight every day. We had 25 days straight, everybody fight.
damn. So like y'all was scheduled fights in middle school.
So y'all all
was
tomorrow
just
Bill
fight.
Glenn
It
High.
would just happen, man. Like,
We have Terrian Roy versus.
it would just happen, man.
Like just scrapping like during recess or
People
something.
just fight.
Changing classes.
It was like hell.
Like y'all was like
for recess.
actually fighting.
Yeah, it's like
Whoa.
during
Man, that's funny, bro. Cause like
I know people remember March Madness, bro. Like,
Some
that
girls
was
too.
crazy. I don't think the girls fun.
Like, what y'all so angry for? Like, what the hell happened?
It was just a crazy year, dude.
Well,
Like,
stressing
that
out
was the-
the
Who you
first
in
year
for?
of high school.
That was the year when Miss Kelly was leaving,
Oh.
and we didn't have a principal.
Ooh,
We
I
had
remember that
principal.
one. I remember that one.
Graduated.
I remember
Everybody
that
was just
one.
acting up. Man. Like, it was a bad year for us. Our school grade was like an F grade year. We was bad.
So, like, what year was their freshman year?
I want to see. 2015, 2016?
2015?
I think 2015,
2015,
2018.
I'm tripping.
Oh, 2050.
It was
Like 2017, 16. Like 17.
it had to be
17,
16 because you get 4 years of high
17,
school.
18, 19,
But then
20.
y'all
Nah,
had the school year.
20.
So,
It was a 17. It was a
It
17.
was a 16, 17?
Yeah.
Oh, so that was the
That's
year
when
after I
Shannon
graduated.
Cole and them was 16.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was 16.
They class of 16, right?
17, because I'm in the class of 16.
Yeah, I was in that 2016. I was in that shit.
Yeah.
My freshman was crazy wild year, bro. Like,
Man, hey, going to look at it. You went through so many fights during high school.
like so many people hated me, bro. Like, I don't understand. I wouldn't do nothing to nobody, bro. I would just really be chilling. Like, I
Nigga,
really be chilling, bro.
play basketball.
I really be chilling.
And
Like,
fuck everybody, girlfriend.
people just want to fight me. Like, still to this day, that's how it is. Like,
Hey,
I
how long
feel
it's
like
been?